back to my channel, Adventures with Amirah. Today I'm going to be doing some swatches for you. I've got quite a few items from Milani and then a ton of items from Wet n Wild's Fergie collection. I'm also going to be doing some e.l.f. swatches for you as well. That way you know what colors to look for when you go to the store so you don't waste your money. All of these items were picked up from the Dollar Tree, so let's get into it. First I want to talk about the Milani eyeshadows. These are gorgeous. This one is in Bella Pink. So let's go ahead and start that for you guys. It's more of a light metallic pink. That's really pretty. That would be great as a highlighting or like inner eye. The next one is Bella Rose, which is a deeper pink. It looks like in the palette there, but it's a little bit darker than the first one. These almost look wet. What a gorgeous formula. These are like buttery to the touch, so definitely something unique. This is a darker pink. This is called Bella Fuchsia. Ooh, the color payout on these is amazing. All right, let's get to some of my favorites. Let's see, I've got some purples for you guys. And this one is in Bella Violet. Wow, so pretty. And that's a true purple also. A lot of purples come across as like dark plum. They don't really have a real purple in a lot of the collections, but that is definitely a bright purple. And then the next one's called Bella Purple, which is almost like a metallic peacock kind of purple. Very pretty, and I'll do that on this one. So you can see the different ones there. Alright, so this color is called Bella Cobalt. I'll swatch that for you. Oh, that's gorgeous. Those are all the Milani shadows that I have. Now I also picked up this little e.l.f. baked trio, and I want to do that for you. And let's compare the two blues here while I have that on my finger. This little trio is called Smoky Sea. So here's that blue, and there's the difference in the two. This is the Milani, and then this is the e.l.f. So that actually is much more true to color to me, because see how that looks similar? That's not that color, that's this color, so that's interesting. Alright, so let's see the silvery gray color. It looks similar to that blue. Interesting. If you turn it, you can see the blue in there, but this is just such a more vibrant color. And then let's look at this white shade here. That's pretty. I'd say the Milani shadows are much more pigmented, as well as just seem like a better quality shadow. They might have a much more buttery feel to them. Now I also have this e.l.f. smudge pot, and this is the Cruisin' Chick one. And I'll swatch that on my hand for you guys as well. Let's see if it's pretty blendable. You definitely only need a small amount for this. And this looks similar to the taupe color that I have from the Maybelline Color Tattoo. So I think that should be a pretty good primer also. Switch lighting for you guys because I had a little bit of natural sunlight that came back. Some of the storm clouds finally moved away. So I wanted to go ahead and swatch these two from Fergie's Wet n Wild collection. This is in Pinky Party, and this one is in Standout. So we'll do Standout first. And that's definitely a pink. It's got a little bit of a lavender undertone to it. I'll be interested to see how that plays off on my lips. It may be a little too light for me. And then here's Pinky Party next to it. It's got a little bit of a more coral undertone to it, but that's beautiful. I like both of those. They're matte though, so I don't normally like matte products. We'll have to see how they work out. Here's the Fergie X Stacy lip liner there, and it's a metallic fuchsia, so it is a gorgeous color. I love it. Now today I'm wearing the Fergie lipstick in Ferguson Crest Cabernet, And so that's what I have on my lips, but I'm going to swatch it for you guys next to this. Definitely a lot darker when I had put it on earlier than I was expecting. I don't know why, I just thought it would be a little bit lighter than that, but it definitely comes off as a deep wine, which it is a Cabernet, so I should have expected that. But a lot of times I think something's a lot darker, and then when I go to put it on, it's lighter. This one's called Divinely Chilled, so this may be very dark as well, and I'll do that right next to it for you. Those are very similar, but this has a more brick red undertone to it, and that one has more pink in there. It's always good to see these next to one another so that you can kind of see, do I want to get two of a similar color, or do I have something that will match? This next one is a red that's called Saragina. Oh, that's beautiful. That's like a true red, like a bluish red undertone. I love that color. That would be gorgeous for the 4th of July that's coming up, so that is a winner in my book. This is another fuchsia color. This is called Fuchsionista. And it's definitely dark, but it's not dark like these over here. These I would say are more winterish colors. This color I have on I would say is more of a winter color. I just was trying it on for this video for you guys. And this next one is called VI Pink, which I thought was a cute name. And it's a much lighter shade of like baby pink. And let's see that swatched out. That's a gorgeous pink. So yes, I like all of these actually. All beautiful colors. It's rare that I find a bunch of lipsticks that I actually like that I think will work with my skin tone. So I got lucky on these for sure. I also picked up this BB cream in light and then this concealer in fair. Now the concealer seems like it's separated a bit, so I'm not sure if it's just too old or whatnot. I'm wearing the BB cream today and it seems to be wearing pretty well. I haven't had any issues yet. There's the BB cream on my hand and then the concealer is above it. The concealer is definitely more my skin tone than the BB cream. So this is in the color Fair. If you're very fair skinned, that would probably work. And it seems to have a pretty heavy coverage on it. But like I said, when it first came out, it was almost like a clear liquid. So I tried to shake it up a little bit the best I could. So those are those two colors. Here are the 3 primers from this collection. The 2 shimmers, one of them on the package looked pink and one of them looked gold, but they both have the same name, which is a little party. And then the other one that doesn't have any shimmers called For My Primas. So I tried those on there, and those 2 colors are supposedly 2 different on the outside of the package, but they look the same. So, and then this looks similar to that concealer. It's just more of a thick, kind of a goopy consistency, but I'm not sure. You would definitely only need a tiny bit to use this for your eye. I mean, this was like 1 drop, and that's enough for like 2 or 3 people's worth of eye primer. So the shimmer is definitely something that looks like if you were going to do a 1 shadow look, you could definitely probably just use that shimmer and call it a day and be good with that. I did a swatch of these 5 eyeliners for you, and here they are on my hand. Absolutely gorgeous. The purple's a little bit darker than I was anticipating, but this blue is amazing. And this is a good white eyeliner for those of you who are always looking for one to pop on the inner rim of your eyes. For people who want to do that, that brown is like a nice chocolate brown, and this black is a beautiful black. I love the color. These glide on super smooth and they don't tug or pull at your eye at all, so I really love those. They're all beautiful colors, and that's just 1 stroke each, so you don't have to really build up the color. It comes right out just like that. I found these 2 gorgeous blushes. This was in Brush with Danger and this is in Brush with Destiny, and they are just beautiful on. The pink there is just a true pink, almost like a Barbie pink, so I would definitely use a light hand. And then the peachy gold tone, I don't know if you can really see it well in this lighting, but it has a shimmer to it. It reminds me a lot of the Balm's Hot Mama blush. It just doesn't have as much color pigment. But for some pale skin tones, you may even be able to use that as a bronzer. Well, I think that's a very light blush, but it's pretty. If you want just a flush of color, or you're using, you know, a more natural makeup look, that would be pretty. For somebody just starting out with makeup, it's nice to get lighter colors. That way, if you're a little heavy-handed, it doesn't cause a problem because you don't want to end up looking like a clown. That's never a good look. All right, next is this gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow palette. This is 10 colors. So let's start with this first one right here. They don't have names on them, but let's just say beautiful 1 through 10 because they are really pretty. This one's a little more powdery than some of them, but they definitely have a buttery texture. Not as buttery as the Milani, but then this is kind of a shimmery rose gold color. Then this next one is a beautiful purple with a little bit of a pink undertone to it. Then this fourth one is a darker purple, but almost like a smoked out gray purple color. Then this fifth one is very interesting. I'm wearing that smoked under my eyes today, so it's kind of a wine purple color, but it has some iridescence to it, and I just thought that was gorgeous. That looks similar to one of those Milani shadows as well. Then we'll move to the other hand for the other 5. So this one has sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see those on there, but it's a really pretty color. I really don't have any of these items like this in my collection, and I have a pretty good amount of makeup, but I've never seen colors like this. So this is these colors across here, the last 5 over here. This is like a silvery smoky gray, and then this last one is like a black but with lots of sparkle. Great for New Year's Eve. That's what I was thinking when I saw it. It looks like a party. Definitely gorgeous, but you need a light hand with these. The color palette is really good on these. I was definitely blending when I was doing my eye makeup because it came across very dark. Finally, I'll swatch these last 3 eyeshadow palettes for you guys. This one's in Newport Nights, and this one's in Mixing Metals, and this one's in Blue-Eyed Soul. All right, this first color here, it's more of a cream banana color, but it definitely looks pretty matte to me. Then this next color is kind of a light pink. It's got a little bit more of a sheen to it, but it's pretty matte. Then this orange color, that's pretty light. I like that color. And then there's a purple here. These definitely aren't as pigmented as the one in that 10 shadow collection. So very light. For somebody that's starting out in makeup, this would be nice if you just want to try out different things. And this is definitely like a burnished coppery gold that's in the center there. On this Mixed Metals palette, it definitely has some greens and green undertones to the colors. The first color is this one right here. It's more of like a taupe beige with green underneath. Then this one definitely is more olive. And then this should be pretty mint green, but it's very light, I see. And then this gold is really pretty. I like that. Now this feels much more buttery than the other ones. And then this final color in the middle, it's almost like a dark olive color, so that's gorgeous. I like that. Finally, we have Blue-Eyed Soul. So let's see how this blue stands up to the others. Oh, that's a bright blue. Now that's pretty. It almost has a little bit of a purple undertone to it. And then this silver, that's gorgeous. Very metallic. And then this looks like a matte gray, which is unique. I don't have any mattes. Oh, that feels very silky, buttery texture. And then this white at the top. And then finally this black color in the middle has blue glitter in it. This is very similar to a shade I have in my Too Faced My Favorite Things palette, and it's a gorgeous color on. But these are definitely great textures. Thank you guys for watching everything, and have a great week. Bye-bye.